This is from Webmail, because they didn't leave their actual name. Have there been times when a jobber loses it and beats up the star they're wrestling, either in the ring or in the back?
I imagine there has been, not that I remember, what kind of jobber, you hear the stories about Steven Regal and Goldberg or things like that, where guys, guys that are established, or what was his name? Like the kid I was in Japan with, and I forgot his name, Jericho, and different guys, in the back. But I've never been around any, where jobber beating up
Have you ever been in the ring with a jobber who maybe is trying to get themselves over a bit more than you feel they should?
Well, that would have to really go way back to my babyface memory. And one guy did. So he was, I forget, it was Minneapolis TV, and I back suplexed him one time, and he, why did you do that? I don't know. It seemed right at the time, but that was no, there was, even back then, things were pretty, before it changed to Ultimate Warrior days, where they had guys, that they're part of the plot, they're the Tom Cruise or the Jack Nicholson of the movie, and everybody else is, just playing their part. So whether they can wrestle or they can perform or whatever, they got the spot and you work for them. And they may have disrespected somebody or somebody later where they take an issue with them, but never wouldn't happen in the ring. They just stop the tape, and you lose your job.
Well, there was the Dynamite Kid one that you must remember at the time with Mick Foley.
No, what happened?
Apparently, this is in his first book, Mick Foley's first book. He suggested some sort of some back elbow thing to the Bulldogs, and the Bulldogs were just sort of taken aback that a jobber would ask them to put their own spots into the match. And the point is, Dynamite was finally got Mick Foley in the ring and just clubbed him really hard in the jaw with a clothesline, and Mick Foley was sucking his meals through a straw for the foreseeable future afterwards.
Yeah, sounds like Dynamite.
What is jobber etiquette then? So you're maybe changing from the mid-80s, late 80s WWF to the early days. Would you ever expect someone who was doing the honors for you at that level to suggest spots or anything else to you, or are they just basically chop meat and they just need to shut up, or what?
Depending on who the guy, who it was, I mean, there are guys that come around all the time. It depends if you know him, if you trusted him, otherwise, you're just there. It's basically, it's your moment, it's for you to shine. So it's not, maybe you can squeeze it in to give him a little credibility to boost your own status up, but it's about you. All those shows are those matches are, I call them like investments, whether you're on TV or, but they're like putting $1 in the bank every time. Being exposed, being on the television is, tremendous amount of advertising for yourself.
Well, that's how Vince McMahon span it to you, so he didn't have to pay you very much for the TV shows, wasn't it?
Yeah.